watching the History Fella channel. In this video I'm doing a quick book review, and the book review is titled No Such Army Since the Days of Julius Caesar, Sherman's Carolinas Campaign from Fayetteville to Averasborough of March 1865. The authors are Mark Anthony Smith and Wade Sokolowski. The publisher is Savas Beatty. And the focus of the book is the movements of the battles of William T. Sherman's army from the capture of Fayetteville to the Battle of Averasborough of March the 11th to the 16th, 1865, leading up to the seminal Battle of Bentonville. I'd also like to thank Daniela Lipscomb from Script Books for allowing me to read and review this book. Mark Anthony Smith and Wade Sokolowski, both retired career military officers, deliver a meticulous and highly focused study of a segment of the 1865 Carolinas campaign. This is often overshadowed by the march to the sea and the ultimate battle at Bentonville. The title itself is a quote attributed to Confederate General Joseph E. Johnston, who marvelled at the endurance and capability of Sherman's force, setting the tone for the author's deep respect for the operational excellence of the Union Army. This book serves as a definitive tactical account of the pivotal week in March 1865, when the war-winning Union Army transitioned from devastating South Carolina to encountering stiff organised resistance in North Carolina. The narrative is tightly concentrated on two key events, which are the capture and destruction of the massive Confederate arsenal at Fayetteville and the detailed two-day Battle of Averasborough. Smith and Sokolowski excel at placing the reader into the mindset of the commanders. We see General William J. Hardee's strategic brilliance in selecting the choke point terrain near Averasborough to maximise the defensive capability of his smaller and quickly assembled Confederate force. Similarly, the authors provide a clear-eyed assessment of Sherman's operational success versus his tactical challenges in fighting through the dense swamps of the Carolinas. The book's comprehensive analysis uses the professional framework of tactical, operational and strategic ends weigh means to connect the events on the ground to the larger objectives of the campaign. The heart of the book is the two-day Battle of Averasborough from March the 15th to the 16th. The authors have dedicated more detail to this engagement than any previous work, arguing for its critical importance as a delay in action. The narrative meticulously tracks Lieutenant General Hardee's successful execution of a defence in depth, reminiscent in concept, if not scale, to the Revolutionary War battles of Cowpens. Hardee used the multiple staggered defensive lines, manned by a mix of veteran cavalry, ill-equipped coastal garrison troops, and reserves, to slow the advance of the two full Union Corps. The authors praise Hardee's skillful deployment, which forced the Federals to struggle through three heavily fortified positions amidst treacherous swampy ground, thus buying General Johnston the crucial time needed to concentrate his entire force for the subsequent strike on Bentonville. This book is invaluable for both the general Civil War enthusiast and the specialist in the subject. The analysis is even-handed, praising and professional, and it also celebrates the grit of both the Union attackers and the Confederate defenders. The revised edition boasts excellent new maps and abundant illustrations, which are essential for following the troop movements and understanding the difficult terrain. The volume includes rich appendices on subjects like campaign logistics and field hospitals, as well as a detailed battlefield driving and walking tour guide. Its feature is particularly valuable for battlefield stompers who wish to follow the narrative on the actual ground. In conclusion, No Such Army Since the Days of Julius Caesar is an essential addition, in my opinion, to the historiography of the final phase of the American Civil War. By focusing intently on the often neglected interval between the March to the Sea and the Bentonville, Smith and Sokolowski provide a definitive tactical study of the crucial delay in action at Averasborough. It is masterfully researched and expertly analysed work that truly establishes the authors among the highest reaches of the Carolinas campaign. I personally would highly recommend this book for readers interested in Western theatre, military logistics, and deep tactical battlefield studies. As is my book review of No Such Army Since the Days of Julius Caesar, Sherman's Carolinas campaign from Fayetteville to Averasborough of March 1865. The authors are Mark Anthony Smith and Wade Sokolowski. The publisher is Savas Beatty, and I'd like to thank Daniela Lipscomb from Script Books for allowing me to read and review this book. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this review. If you've enjoyed it, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos. Thank you very much, and I shall see you in the next video.